to get Siegfried, and it is a hit.
Okay.
With the charge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gonna use the shield to parry. Which should be this.
We believe. We do believe.
It's parried. I love that parrying and dodging is entirely on you, as much as it is for everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Rolf.
Enough.
I don't want that ranged fucker to get away or stay alive. Half action aim, half action fire on the pistol on the ranged Skaven.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna say Shredbow on sheet, but it literally has the same stats apart from range.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my fucking god!
You did
Thankfully for the half
Nice.
sharpshooter.
Nice.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
But damage is absolute garbage.
Good try though.
Sadly, it only takes 1 because it has toughness 3.
The bastard.
Thankfully,
Good
I
job.
avoided armor.
Does get chuck things.
Twing, twing.
Yeah, I believe that's just attack.
Big damage. Mm-hmm.
Let's see, that was right arm. So that'd be -4, so that'd be 9, so that means the Skaven is fucking dead.
Aha!
Mhm.
Can't rats have 9 HP.
And he moves here to provide bonuses.
Yes.
Daedra.
I'm gonna shoot the last bastard. Let's go with the gun.
Can you shoot?
Remember to aim.
Finish him!
No, just can you shoot twice? By the way.
Don't take a.
Not yet.
don't take
I mean,
a-
Kendra, do you have the extra attack?
Not yet.
Okay, then fire away. Mm-hmm. Ooh, hit in the head.
It's shot.
Describe how you kill him.
Aim a shot, shoot him right in the throat.
Mm-hmm.
Watch him gasp for air as he dies.
Yep. Siegfried.
Okay, so because this is a 3-on-3, so there's no bonuses. From what I
Correct.
recall. Okay, well, gonna try and break them up. So Siegfried's gonna swift attack, against the one in front of him initially. I'm gonna fortune point that.
The reason it evens out is because there's gang up bonuses, and if I recall, there's actually also gang up minuses, where you have worse to hit depending on the people ganging up on you.
Probably, I don't know.
Might be.
Okay.
Anyway.
So it's like you got plus 30, and you also get minus 30, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. 11 damage on the guy.
On the one in front of you,
Yeah, one directly in front.
on the right arm, so that'd be -4, so that'd be 7. So use that 2. His turn.
Mm-hmm.
He fails
Hey,
and provokes an attack as he runs. That was a willpower check.
oh, okay. Well,
Bollocks. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'm just calculating out the actual distance just to be sure. 5. So I think you can make it to there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's right at the edge. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's making it anyway, which is the nice thing.
Does he survive the 8 damage, Zach?
Oh, you rerolled it?
No.
Oh.
Siegfried.
I see. Yeah. Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
So.
How far does he run before he realizes he's missing a head?
About that far.
I like to imagine sort of like a thrust, so spears him, and then he just pulls off and continues running before collapsing.
Yep. Zagreus. Like your the head's still sitting on your long sword as his body falls.
Mhm.
Alright, move over here.
Quick, do a trick!
All right, plus 30 to hit. Mm-hmm.
Plus 30.
Actually, plus 20.
Crit.
20, but 8 wins. Mm-hmm.
While Ulrich's. Ah.
Nice. I like that Zogris has an actual weapon now.
Mm-hmm. The short sword of destiny.
Yeah, I got it when we signed up for sewer duty.
Ah.
Your phone.
Alrighty then, let's make this attack. One rapier strikes straight forward at the bastard in front of me for 8 damage. Is he still standing?
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
He's bleeding out.
Then he steps forward. Your time has come, vermin. That's my turn. Moving even 5 feet is a half action as far as I know. Mm-hmm.
Any movement at all is a
Provokes
half action.
all 3.
Let's fucking go.
Mm-hmm.
That's plus 20. 'cause
So
it's
a
a 3 on
horrible
1.
scent as they're running as well.
Mm-hmm. Ah, yes. Why is that in different... It's
the fuck?
right arm.
Good.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Right, nice comparison, buddy. Mm.
I don't know why that did that.
I like how we.
Why, but it's
I like
something
how, I like how we both hit the right arm as well.
Mhm.
Griffon like skewers it, holds it in place as Siegfried just
Oh
fucking.
yeah, it snaps and it cuts it off.
Hey! Da, 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 da.
Hey, we're not dead, guys. We believe.
I mean, I feel like clan rats are like they're either on par or like slightly below like average soldier.
I'd say
Slightly
probably
below.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we're doing fairly all right.
Yeah, like let's just hope.
Honestly,
Clan rats are weapon skill 2 on the tabletop.
The only reason they noticed you is because on their perception
Hmm?
they rolled a 24 and a 19 when they have intelligence of 25.
Oh god, they were looking for us, mate. That's what
My
happened.
God, that's actually disheartening.
As they just really rolled quite well on
Siegfried-
their.
Siegfried's int is 23. Is a little bit more dim-witted than
Than your average clan rat. Got
an
it.
average clan rat. Yeah.
I like how Zach just immediately switched to this song. Anyway.
I mean, if it helps, their weapon skill. Let's see. The weapon skill is 30.
Okay, yeah, at least I'm better than that. At least I'm sitting at a good old 41.
The average human in militia is about 4 points. The average clan rat's 3 points.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
Their
figured.
fellowship is 15. You probably have a better
That's
fellowship
so
than them.
tight.
But yes, on we go
Okay.
to our destination.
Hope no more will happen our way.
Actually, Griffon would pause for a moment.
Why are you so intent for my attention today? It's like I turn on
Now-
the camera and you have to be there.
Now, I have a very important question for Rolf,
Yeah.
mostly.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The skirmisher has 2 warpstone pistols.
It's a fucking. I don't. I believe if in a book it states like warp pistol like different than normal pistol, I don't think it would count for trappings unless you would say it counts.
I would allow it to count. It functions as a pistol with damage 5 and range 10-20, except it fires warpstone shots, which he has a bunch of.
And plus, I believe if I roll really bad, it's gonna like do some bad shit.
Mutations. Mm.
I mean, on one hand, I already have 1 mutation, and I could go like fuck it, YOLO. But on the other, actually,
I will say, if you pick them up, you will have to roll for a mutation.
yeah. On the other, like the rest. Actually, I'm gonna play this like this. As we are passing by, they will see that Rolf pauses next to the body, and they will see that he looks at the pistols.
Mm.
Rolf, Leave them alone. We've seen their equipment blow up on themselves.
Griffon shakes his head.
Pick up the equipment. I will shoot it in your hands.
Wow. Griffon shakes his head and looks at you with his pearly white eyes. It's not worth it. These things are reliables explode in your hands. They ought to do anything helpful.
Oh, okay. You're making a fair point. And then I leave.
Oh, that's the wrong map.
Oh shit. We're fast traveling, boys. Let's go. Oh, we're back in this place again.
We're back in hell.
That was Rolf that was eyeballing the pistols?
Excuse me?
It was Rolf that was eyeballing the pistols, or?
Yes.
It was Rolf, yeah.
But yeah, I had an idea that the rest of the party would have objections to that, so yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, just a bit.
yes, delegate.
You've got a good eye with that bow. Use it.
You guys get to the main entrance. Well, the entrance that you used to the Gods Row is one of the larger ones. And yes, a horrific battle did in fact take place here.
Wow.
Name one of the Skaven that you've seen fighting. It's here. Name a type of human, like, fighter. It's also probably here, or at least Imperial fighter. Because obviously, no, there's no chaos shit, but just a random Cordite that was helping the Imperials because it was combat. It was the losing side.
Honestly, wouldn't be too far off.
I know. It's like you guys are like fighting a losing battle, and a Cordite Berserker shows up and helps you because you guys are
winning,
the
he
losing
joins the
side.
other side. You start losing again, he joins us again.
Blood for the blood god, anyone?
Anyway, let's not talk about indecisive corn berserkers and take a look at this place. The question. All right, so I presume we can find most of anything we want. However, it's been a battlefield, so it's probably going to be a bit risky picking anything up from here.
Roll me perception as you're doing so.
All of us can do so.
Yes.
Bollocks.
And yes,
Oh.
Siegfried, you can find your armor.
What kind of armor?
What kind of armor do you want?
I want my heavy.
I see the greed has already clouded his eyes.
Roll me a D100. You find medium.
No, I'll fucking take it. I don't care. I think I'd ask.
You find the very basic of what you need for your next career, which I think is just the male.
It's the male armor, yeah.
So you now have what, armor 3?
Hydra and Rolf.
I do indeed. I have armor 3, which has led me to a total of 6 absorption.
You see a taller humanoid figure step out of an alleyway as Siegfried is looting this corpse. It seems to be a knight.
No, we turn to look at him, weapons ready, in case he's ready to fight us.
He has his weapon out, like in ready, but not like in combat. If that makes sense. Like,
wait, like a Bretonnian knight, or
no?
I'd be surprised if it was Bretonnian. I imagine it's an Imperial knight.
Oh,
like
God.
like somebody with a two-handed sword.
Have a good one, Matt. Good luck.
Yeah, not sure if you can hear me, but I literally.
I can.
Yeah, it's gonna be like mere minutes, so.
Go ahead and head out if you want, and come back if you have. If we're still playing when you get back, but.
Yeah, I would probably only have like time for like an hour more, but.
Oh well, that's about how
We'll
long we play, because probably till about noon.
Dude, what kind of battery backup do you have?
Yeah, when he said mere minutes, I was expecting, it's going to come in 5 minutes. Oh, you have an hour.
No, like I have.
So I have mere minutes. I have about an hour left. Wait,
No,
what?
you misunderstood me. Like normally, I would have to go either way in about an hour, but the battery pack is gonna go out in like a few minutes. So. You misunderstood. Yeah,
okay.
Missaid.
Yep.
But yeah, I have to bounce for now. Sorry.
Have a good one. We'll put in
Okay.
I'll put in chat how much XP you get.
For rats.
Thanks.
Griffon takes a look at them and tries to figure out, is there a way they're all looking? Like they're trying to keep watch over a certain manor or some house or something like that.
Right here, no, they're just kind of keeping overwatch.
Damn it, I was hoping they'd be sieging a manor or something. Somebody to be aiding us.
As you're doing this, you see what looks like a middle-aged noble trying to escape towards the exit of the city, cross the road, and get shot.
Yes, in the deafening silence after the noble's body drops dead, probably in two pieces from the shot, Griffon sighs. I was hoping the biggest problem would be the nobles, but now we have worse troubles on our hands.
Always something, isn't there? I'm not entirely too sure how to get through this.
No.
Unless we can split up and manage to sneak up on several of the weapons team at once.
Griffon just shakes his head. I wouldn't rule that out, but most likely we'd kill one and two more would aim their guns at us.
I mean, are there sufficient bush or tree cover I could hide in?
There's bush and alleyway and stuff that you guys can.
There's no way in
tunnel
hell
through.
they're going to be able to spot me.
Well, Griffon looks at Gaedra. Would you be willing to do some scouting then, if your skills are that? See if you can find some house where the rats are unable to enter, or where there are humans waiting to fend off any ambushes.
Should I roll a concealment check?
Yes.
Hmm.
Silent move as well.
Would Rover count in this situation?
Rover's for rural?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Wow.
I mean, it is opposed. And they do not see you.
Can I roll any more like shit?
You do
However,
have fortune points.
I only got one left.
Yeah, fair point.
You see at the entrance to these manors that have the snipers on top have storm vermin guards. And it seems like one of the storm vermin has heard you and is heading your way.
All
Okay,
right.
hide.
What do you do? We're alone here. We are still back at the entrance, trying to look at you, but probably lost you in the dark.
So it comes over towards where you're at and just kind of starts sniffing around. And it almost just grunts to itself and walks back to its location it was guarding. Didn't seem to see you at all.
How many storm vermin?
Maybe if we could toss a coin and try to get his attention.
So
Lure
this
him
one,
into it.
you see just two outside the door.
Well, what do you guys think I should do? What I'd want to do, which is start pecking them off?
No, first and foremost, do the scouting. It's like just find out if there is anything worth saving here in the noble district, or if you're risking all lives.
Okay. Then I will scout.
Mm-hmm.
How far are you heading? In fact, I'm gonna do this.
That's a block.
It's big Kadra, huh?
Big Kadra.
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
You should have control of that. Yeah.
There's a token next to our party.
No patrol. No patrols or anything that I can hear or see.
As you travel, yes, you do see storm vermin patrols. And like, where in the Manor district are you heading?
Well, I have no. Since I was actually not here, I have no idea who I'm supposed to be looking for or seeing in the noble district. So
They are looking for manors that were built better. In this case, his
basically, I'm looking for fortified manors.
yes, because
Latest.
the style was nice, open manors, and some nobles didn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay, well, I'm gonna stick to hiding in the shadows and move one building at a time, looking, signaling every little bit to get them to follow me.
Oh no! If we follow you, we're dead. You gotta do this alone, I'm afraid.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Like as much as I'd like to be with you, if they see you, they will see us.
Yeah, we are. The rest of us are
I
not suited
will
to stealth.
carefully move along the roads looking for fortified houses.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
at this point, you don't see any. It seems to mostly just be Skaven controlled here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll keep moving deeper in. Do I need to roll another conceal?
Not yet.
Move a little further in.
You're still good for now.
Still nothing.
No, but as you are approaching the Avenue of Heroes, it looks like there is a bloodbath, and that there is major fighting all along most of the Avenue of Heroes, from what you can see.
Who was the
I
one?
see Skaven bodies, human bodies.
Both. And it seems to be like full-on like knights and storm vermin, like elite troops were fighting.
Well, I'm gonna avoid that and just kind of slink to back alleys and bushes and make my way down.
Somebody say knights.
Yes. And while there is a bloodbath, this manor does appear to be fortified but also watched by these 3 towers. So,
Are they providing overwatch for each other? And how many Skaven do I see?
you see 2 in each tower, and a storm vermin guarding the outside. And they are indeed watching that manor.
So I probably could get behind one and start picking them off.
Maybe. I
Maybe.
mean, I can't say anything to you. Your decision's here, but the plan was just to scout. But do as you wish. Mm.
And I can 100% for certain say they are not watching each other.
Mm-hmm.
They have eyes on each other, but are mostly focused on the manor. Like, This guy can see this guy. This guy can see. This guy can see this guy. This guy can see both of them. This guy cannot see this guy.
All right. And you said they're working as sniper teams, yes?
Yes.
2 and 2.
I'm gonna do my best to get behind and pop the storm vermin in the head. Aim as long as I need to.
That'll give you a plus 30.
Sniper warrior.
It'd be an aimed shot, so that'd be minus 20. So that's still going to be a hit to the head.
Fucking 96. I ain't missing.
I know.
Even then.
No, don't tempt fate. There's a 4%.
Go ahead and roll damage. That is nice damage.
But not enough to kill in one hit, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna quickly go grab a drink, throw it back.
It is not quite enough. And as this slams the storm vermin's head, it's kind of in the lower head, upper neck, into its kind of neck area, not quite into its head.
Mm-hmm.
It turns around and goes to look for you, because it just got shot in the back of the head, and this isn't fucking Skyrim.
What are you talking about? It's gonna walk around a little bit and then go, nothing, must have been the wind. Walk back to the same spot he was.
The first one basically did that because you didn't see anything. The second one just got fucking shot. However, Kadra, as it's approaching you and is about to see you, it falls forward and slams into the ground.
No.
Fucking trap.
There is a knife in the back of its skull.
Nice. There's somebody helping out.
Somebody's helping you. All right.
Say
No, it's
I'm
a
back.
normal looking. Well, I mean, not. It's a nice looking knife. It actually looks like a noble's dagger. And you see this man just kind of step out from behind. Seems like he was likely the one to throw the knife. He's wearing a tannish brown shirt and pants. Linen, not very high quality. Kind of fraying at the edges.
Mm-hmm.
And he walks over and takes this nice fancy noble's knife out of the Skaven's skull. Gives you a nod.
put my one finger in my mouth. Give the number 2 and point up. Telling you that's my next 2 targets. Silently.
He'll look up, quietly slam his fist on his chest, and then goes and opens the door to the tower that they're in.
Oh.
Starts heading up himself.
You're just climbing a tower behind the rat.
Okay.
Well,
While
upstairs.
he's doing that, I'm going to distract them and shoot one of them. Aim shot.
Sure.
So you're taking aim.
Fucking shenanigans here.
Oh yeah.
So minus 20, so that's a plus 10 then.
Yep. It's the head anyways.
It's the head anyway. Can't miss.
Oh!
That's all.
Ulrich's Fury as well. Keep it up. Click the Ulrich's Fury at the bottom. No, click it again and write 76.
That is sadly going to be a fail anyways with 78.
It's only 14 damage reported. Banned.
The skirmish that you hit, because they use the skirmisher stats for the weapon teams, is fucking dead, and seems to be about to fall out of the tower. And you can imagine that make a lot of noise when something grabs it and pulls it back in.
Mm-hmm.
And you also hear nothing from the other member, the other Skaven in the tower.
Nice.
Assessing them.
Looks like I made a good impression, boys.
Mm.
He'll come back out and step up to you and hold out his hand. And you notice, despite the shitty clothing that he has, he seems to have a lot of knives. Anywhere from that nice noble knife he was using to like the equivalent of a toothbrush shiv.
I fucking like this already.
Mhm.
Like, it's not like a toothbrush shiv, but like basically a wooden shiv.
All right. So what do you do,
We
Gator?
got 2 more watching. I'm gonna say it really quietly. There's 2 more watching down. You want to take them down too?
Mm-hmm.
There's only one. I already took care of one of the towers. Name's Jorn, and he holds out his hand.
I'll take it. Kadra.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Human.
Mm.
He just kind of gives you a smirk.
I like this guy. Let's get to it.
And yes, the two of you are able to take out the last
Mm-hmm.
group in the towers.
Nice.
I've got 5 companions who are willing to help. They're a little noisy. No way to get them here.
Sadly, it'll involve killing a lot of Skaven.
What do you mean, sadly?
He just gives you a smirk at that. he didn't seem remorseful at all when he said that.
Sadly, we've been killing a lot of Skaven lately.
And yes, between the two of you and taking out Overwatch and patrols are able to get the group to the manor.
Mm-hmm.
And when the knight meets Jorn, she says, "Wait a minute, I know who that is. The hell is he doing out of prison?"
I made friends with a convict. Yes.
Well, very fitting somehow, wouldn't you guys say?
If questioned, Jorn says that yes, he has a long list of crimes, not the least of which is multiple homicide. However, the dog-faced sergeant that was watching the Hollows, the prison, let them all out and saying that a parting was an offering if they fought the Ratmen.
Mm-hmm.
He is able-bodied. And
He
probably
gets the murder. He gets the murder as long as it's Skaven.
Why wasn't he drafted to the militia?
I do believe he was drafted into the militia. That was the pardoning part. The militia just came afterwards.
He was in prison because of homicide,
Mm-hmm.
because of murder.
Murder.
And so that's why he wasn't in the militia.
Mm-hmm.
Dare I ask what type of people was it that you killed?
Don't worry about it, Siegfried.
He'll just give you a grin.
Like I got a respect for the dude now.
I assure you that I have only killed Skaven since last night. Quite a bit of that.
That didn't answer my question. If you're, well, the rest of my compatriots here may be all right with your prior crimes. If you are to be fighting alongside us, I'd rather not have to worry about a knife ending up in our necks.
I don't think he's going to attack us. Bigger fish to fry. He wants to survive as well as us. Plus, he'll be able to murder Skaven by the hundreds. I think he'll be satisfied.
See, it's not that I like murdering people. It's this whole thing with knives. He said, as he says this, he like flips one up and is just kind of like holding it in front of you. I love the feeling of when it enters flesh.
Another
Skaven, you have that feeling, my friend.
And
Okay.
no one, and before I only really had people to put my knives into. People didn't like that very much.
Wonder why.
You
Now
goddamn
there are
psychopath.
these rat men for me to put knives into.
Mm-hmm.
You people seem to like that quite a bit. He just kind of shrugs after that.
Mm-hmm.
You goddamn psychopath is what you are, huh?
How is this any different from me, soldier boy? My orders are to kill anyone who enters the woods.
Might I suggest you pick up a career as either a butcher or a priest, or a surgeon?
Please,
Surgeons have to
please.
put people back together.
Mm-hmm.
I just also love watching their lifeblood just flow out when I get the chance.
All right, salad fingers.
Very well, butcher it is.
I like it when the red water runs.
Please let us not. Please let us not interrogate this man who is clearly of sane physique and a mind unblemished by higher troubles.
He could fulfill his passions and still be of use to us without harming us.
Oh yes, I do.
Very well, then this will be the line. Very well,
I
then
will
this will be
say, Kadra, you didn't even like notice him until he like seemed to be wanted to be noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which definitely has a thing of respect because I can't track him.
Mm-hmm.
Very well, then this will be an alliance of convenience more than anything.
So it seems. Well, Griffon does a small bow to him, staring at him with his milky white eyes. Who is this? So, you are freeing this manor, I believe. Who hides within?
Horn shrugs.
The one that looks like burnt barbecue is Griffon.
That would be my name.
Sorry, I
I
had to use that joke. I've been dying to.
Saw Skaven here, or I mean, saw Ratmen here that were not keeping as good of an eye out as others. Took my opportunity.
Well then, let us knock on the door and hopefully not be shot by whoever we're coming to rescue.
Who knocks on the door?
Griffon.
The door opens. A meaty hand grabs the front of your armor and pulls you in.
I was about to say Siegfried would be standing not quite next to, but sort of slightly behind.
Sure. Anyway, Griffon's pulled inside. Who does he see before he's beaten to death or whatever happens?
At that, like, Siegfried hears a rough voice. Get inside already. And
everyone in.
Okay.
you see this almost monster of a man. If you didn't know better, you'd almost think he's an ogre.
Oh.
Does he have a wide brim hat?
No. But he is huge and ripped. Think like Armstrong from Full Metal Alchemist levels of.
Oh, I thought the other Armstrong.
Senator Armstrong? I mean, yeah, I guess fair. That's about the same size and shape anyways.
Senator Armstrong. Alright. Well, Griffon...
Grabs you with his strong hand.
Griffon raises an eyebrow at him and goes, "Sure, let us head inside. I was simply trying to make an introduction." So yeah, I presume the rest of us follow him inside into this manor.
Played college Blood Bowl, you know.
Exactly. So, tangent. Blood Bowl is technically an alternate universe of Warhammer.
Mhm.
It is where conflicts are fought out by
Football games.
very, very bloody football games. That there are no wars. There's just football.
Balls for the football god. Um,
Oh god, next time we're trying to create a.
There's no war. There's only football.
in the grim darkness of the past, there is no war, only football. So yeah,
I think Dark Elves are one of the best teams, actually, if I recall.
probably because of the backstabbing, no? Wasn't like bribing the
No,
judges.
it's because witches have insane agility in the game.
Anyway, we head inside.
Yes, and that is where we'll leave off.
Sounds good.
Yeah, nice.
Thanks for the session, Zach. Despite us all dying horribly to the
That's
circumstances,
the plan.
that was
It's
control,
okay.
it was a good time.
Yeah.
It really was. Quite enjoying this so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Same.
was just happy I got to
Yeah.
use my character in my freaking power fantasy.
Hell yeah.
That kind of tickled me pink.
That was some nice sneaking, gotta say.
Sneaky cheeky widamki. Or sneaky
Sneaky
briki.
Breaky. Make our sneaky breakers even sneaky deekier.
I'm just happy when Siegfried is at the front of a fight. That's good enough for me.
I do enjoy, by the way, how he just looks more and more cynical every single session. So sooner or later, he's going to draw his sword on somebody who just.
If you want, you can tell them what your mutation is.
Oh.
I just left it entirely in case you wanted to keep it secret.
Yeah, no, I'll share what it does.
Extra testicle?
Ah, yes. Nice testosterone boost. Oh, there.
His
no, dude.
his psyche isn't all there, basically.
No.
It's like
His mutation is PTSD.
I mean, his mutation is like in Darkest Dungeon, your stress meter fills up and you like fail.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
400 XP.
All right, Donut. By the way, every time this happened, you better give us some like vivid description of a time he failed or guard shooting his allies as he collapses.
I mean, I feel like I gave a pretty good description of when he woke up. That was the indication, by the way,
Yeah.
where his psyche is slowly starting to like slip.
Yeah. But just next time, it'll be spicy. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
And in case you're wondering, I'm using the mutation table from the Tome of Corruption, not from the base book.
Okay, I have 700 XP to spend all at once.
Yeah, and I'm probably gonna
Finally,
do
Donut
the
level.
main profile thing.
I know. I finally ended up into a new career. Woo!
How many points is it for the extra attack?
Same as everything is 100.
Sweet.
Yeah, if it's within your career, then yeah.
If it's within your career advancement scheme, yeah. That's why I got a little bit confused with when Az was making 2 attacks, because it's like Minor and Engineer don't have +1 attack. But I think you mentioned
I was looking at that too. Yeah. He doesn't have that at all.
Yeah.
Just one question before I have to go, and sorry for dropping out, but apparently turns out there was a service crew working next street that I wasn't aware of.
We saw.
Yeah. Just probably not, but just to be sure, when we are like looking for stuff at that battleground, anything regarding my trappings would have been found, or not really? The new trappings, that one that I'm.
So gun, horse.
You were looking for guns, right?
Yeah, I think guns are most likely in this situation because horse is
roll me a D100.
Okay. Actually, it's even worse. I don't need one gun. It needs to be pair.
Yeah, I can hand you a gun so you can level up, but
yeah, that's gonna be still a while. Actually, not a while. I can use all 400 XP to get the main profile advancements.
That's 600.
Oh, you find a gun. Nice. Any ammo for it as well, or is it just a gun lying there?
It seems the ammo has been used.
Yeah, I assumed as much. That is gonna be a gun because, well, they went on fighting.
It does seem slightly damaged, though. It will probably need fixed.
That's damaged gun.
That's what you got your truck for.
Yeah.
Let's see, what kind of trappings do I need to advance?
Okay, here we go. Fucking finally, time to advance my stuff. So I had 700, so 100 for veteran. Going to put 200 into strength to get that to +10. Same with toughness, so that leaves me with 200 XP left.
I have the awkward position of just putting 2 points into toughness, 2 points into agility, and that's probably being the best level up, but being kind of a boring level up.
I'm also putting 200 XP into my weapon skill to increase that by another +10%. So my base weapon skill is now 51%. I now have a 50-50 chance of mostly landing hits, which means it's going to be a 0% chance because fuck my luck.
I can also make myself trained in Intimidate. I have a 51 in Intimidate. Griffon is spooky.
What skills do I get? I get Common Knowledge of the Empire, I get Consume Alcohol, dodge blow, gamble, gossip, intimidate, perception, secret language, battle tongue. I found out what that secret language battle tongue is for, by the way. It's for issuing out orders in the middle of battle, like very quickly.
Gamble, gossip, intimidate, perception.
Yay! Now all my shots are AP2.
Woo!
Nice.
Yes, that's pretty good, actually.
Jesus.
Strike to stun. What?
I can disarm people. That's kind of rad. Instead of dealing damage, I may attempt to disarm an opponent instead of inflicting damage, making an opposed agility test. So literally just slap the weapon out of the rat's hand.
Oh. Apparently for the only thing I need for... The only trapping I need for Anointed Priest is Noble's Garb.
Wasn't there something else as well? But that makes sense.
Unless
sure that wouldn't be too hard for you to find in this area.
Nope.
Especially since you won't even have to wear the Noble's Garb because 2 of you are going to need Noble's Garb.
Yeah, we can share.
You guys can share trappings.
Yep.
I'm going to quickly spread back.
So let's see. Some of the fun mutations. One of them is flat out you do Chaos Spawn. You just spawn immediately.
Oh, that's kind of messed up.
So can I just advance my career right here and now?
You haven't put any points though, right? Remember, you have to buy everything.
You have to get the Noble's Clothing to do it.
Like Simon, you are a priest right now, right?
Yes.
Have you leveled up all these stats and bought all the talents and skills?
All the main characteristics, I believe.
Main characteristics, skills, and talents. You need to have them all.
Oh.
You need to finish the career to advance.
Okay. So yeah, that's gonna be a while.
Sadly, you have to pay for them.
Let's see, priest.
Actually, I don't think Chaos Spawn is. Oh yeah, no, you.
To die instantly, become a Chaos Spawn.
That's what I thought. It just in the big list it said varies. So I was like, hang on. I went and looked it up, and it says fear NA because it doesn't matter. You're a Chaos Spawn. You're just done.
Done so.
Let's see. Cloud of Flies. Crystalline Body, Cyclops. Extra limb, extra joints, extra fingers or toes, extra mouth, extra ear, extra nose. Fear of blood.
That's kind of bad for a soldier.
I was reading some of them. Some of them look kind of fun, kind of entertaining.
Irrational hatred, levitation.
Levitation.
Madness, magic immune. Malign sorcerer, massive intellect.
Big brain. What the fuck does massive intellect do?
I'll look up its specifics in a moment.
Sure.
powerful legs, pseudo-daemonhood. You look like a demon.
You look. You get the looks, but not the powers.
You get some of the powers.
Oh, nice.
But you'll like this one, Julius. Regeneration.
Oh. How messed up is that, or is it just literally regeneration?
I'll look up the details for you.
Because it's a chaos thing, I'm suspicious.
Soul destruction. Tentacle-like arm. Trails of slime. Unbelievable tumor.
Unbelievable tumor.
Uncontrollable flatulence. Fear
Hey, that
zero.
sounds like something Quark's husband has.
It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor.
Vampire.
Wow.
Well, you can mutate into vampire, or
I will go see what the description is.
I guess like mutation makes you act similar to vampire, but you are not an
Likely
actual
that.
vampire.
So apparently, I could add 10 more ballistic skill. Do I really need that at this point?
It's nice if you're not aiming, for example, if you're like moving and shooting, but yeah.
Or like
burning
doing
body.
cold shots.
Much to your dismay, tongues of fire erupt from your body, turning you into a pillar of flame. The fire does not harm you, though it automatically destroys any mundane equipment you carry. It sheds light equal to a campfire, increase your toughness characteristic by 1d10%.
Wow, that's
And I would rule that the equipment that you are holding when you get the mutation does not suffer from the fire.
Uh-huh.
That's it. Period.
So you're not walking around naked all the time.
Basically.
You can spend 100 experience to buy another skill or talent, correct?
Yes.
Right.
Yes. If you already have a skill, you can spend 100 experience and train it again and get a plus 10 to it, but you do not need to advance.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And if it says this or this, you can pay to get both, but you don't need both.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
Yeah, I'm paying to get both because
it's usually pretty good.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm gonna
Strike to
use 100 to get Strike Mighty Blow.
I wish I had one more point in toughness, because then I'd have, a 65 right now, so I could have 5 less points and have the same effect. So I could buy more interesting
God.
things.
Imagine if one of you got crossbreed. Your body warps horribly, becoming a hybrid of what you were with the unwanted addition of something else. The GM selects a creature from the bestiary, this book, or some other source that infuses that creature onto you.
Okay. That sounds like a quick death, to be entirely honest, but hey, chaos.
Well, given what you're near, I'd probably pick you are fusing with the Skaven.
As I said, a quick death. I'm pretty sure.
Joke's on you. I'm into that shit.
Oh dear.
And let's see. There's 4 technical outcomes. Mutant dominant, where your main form is dominant. Compromise, where it just kind of mixes evenly. Creature dominant, where the creature's form is dominant, and then if you roll a 100, chaos spawn.
Just death. I see.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. There are other smaller D100 lists for each of the Chaos Gods as well, but you probably don't want to be rolling on those, at least yet.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have to be a follower of that god to roll on their table.
Yeah.
And before Siegfried becomes a worshipper of corn.
Illusion of normality. A powerful magic conceals all evidence of your mutations. You retain any penalties or benefits from the mutations, but so long as you remain out of combat, you are indistinguishable from any other of your former race. When engaged in melee combat, your opponent automatically sees you for what you are, and if you have the frightening or terrifying talents, you resolve fear and terror tests then.
I see. This is how they get away with it. One.
Let's see, levitation. Much to your surprise, you can now hover above the ground at will. And the hover talent with a hovering movement equal to your movement characteristic.
Ah, yes, that's just hey, have a free strong talent. There you go, fam.
It's Fear 2. I would only argue it only counts for Fear 2 when you're actually using it.
Yeah, that makes sense. You start hovering, and everyone's like, "Holy shit!" Hmm.
I'm so happy with the fact that I've managed to advance into veteran now.
This is about the time period that I was suspecting you'd be able to.
Yeah.
As
This is
always,
also
as
the
we
time
said.
period you're also going to start getting not servants, but like soldiers and stuff.
Yeah. Well, before I can start making
Subordinates.
before I can start making use of the command stuff, I need to finish veteran and then go into sergeant. But I do think that in terms of like, at least in terms of talents, I don't need a lot of them from it. So I may be spending less time in veteran than I was in soldier.
Passive intellect is you increase your intelligence characteristic by 2d10.
Nice. It's just big brain times. It's the intellect. Have some intellect on me.
Mechanoid. Small demonic imps come from nowhere and rip chunks of your flesh from your body and replace them with mechanical ones.
Gotcha.
The replacement parts are a mechanized copy of your old biological body.
Okay, that sounds painful as fuck and not
roll a d10 on a 1 to 6. The transformation is complete, and you become some sort of technological horror. Increase your strength and toughness, and you get 3 armor points in all locations. Let's see. At 7 or more, you gain a number of replacement parts. Roll again on the following. Okay. So yeah, 1 to 6, you are a robot. 7 to 10. Wait, it was what was it? Yeah, 7 to 10. You are a cyborg.
Yeah.
Pseudo-daemonhood, let's see. 2 bat-like wings stare from your back, and grotesque horns split your brow, growing with sudden and painful speed. Meanwhile, horrid purple veins form in your arms and legs, creating throbbing bulges. Skin assumes a reddish hue, and your hair darkens to black. In a burst, your eyes are consumed by flame, burning you out at the front of your face. What's left of your humanity has been stripped away, leaving you a shuddering hawk of pure chaos, so it is easy to believe. In truth, though you resemble a daemon, you are as mortal as you ever were. You get a fly speed, you get night vision, you get horns.
To advance to my next career, I need medium armor and 6 weapons of best craftsmanship.
6 of best craftsmanship.
Yep, it's the champion.
That is so much less than what I need, which is just a medium armor and shield for my 3rd career.
Yeah, for some reason this career of duelist in the champion is like super cheap and like compared to all the others.
I think champions want to be like
regeneration.
All right.
You heal very quickly. At the start of your turn, each round make a toughness test to regain 1 lost wound. You cannot use this ability if you are dead.
That's a very strong ability, no?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Then you also have soul destruction. Your soul and personality are destroyed, devoured by chaos. A wandering spirit of a dead mortal seizes the opportunity to climb inside your body and takes control. The new personality gains your starting profile, all permanent injuries and mutations, and of course trappings. In effect, become a new character. Roll for a new career under the human column, regardless of your character's race, since the spirit that led a life prior to its death. Gain the new career skills and talents, and roll 2d10 times 100 XP to buy new advances and potentially new careers. Although for this process, you obviously do not require to have the new career's trappings.
So
finally, roll 1d10 divided by 2 insanity points. You just become someone else.
Jesus.
I would
Pretty cool.
likely replace the XP with the XP that you have. If that makes sense. So instead of rolling for new experience, you roll for a career, and then use your experience from that. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, the dwarf is now a mage. And is capable of using magic.
Yeah, that's gonna raise a couple of questions.
Yeah, just a bit.
Let's just hope no other dwarf sees you using magic. Because dwarves can use magic. Technically.
Chaos
dwarves. Yes. And chaos dwarves don't exist.
Not according to the dwarves, at least.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Telekinesis. You can get telekinesis and telepathy. You can get teleporting. Transparent skin. While disgusting, this has no additional effect. Your skin becomes transparent, revealing your bones and organs underneath. While disgusting, this has no additional effect. However, it does give you Fear 3.
Oh. First time the charm.
No, Judas, you got this.
600 experience to advance. 800 if I have the experience.
Turd skin. Your true nature is revealed. You transform into a beastman. Change your race from mutant to beastman. Roll in the following table to determine your type.
Ah, yes. It turns out you were a furry all along. The GM cackles in the background.
And you'd probably be promptly murdered by me.
Yep.
Now, what if you're the one that gets the mutation?
Yeah,
that turns you into a beastman.
I'd probably want to off myself.
I can't live with this nonsense.
That's the thing, though, is it specifically does state, while it's not entirely mechanical, that while characters and people generally dislike and are fine with killing mutants while they're not mutated, once they are, their perception usually shifts and actually want to live, despite the virulence that mutations have.
I mean, yeah, it takes a lot. People want to live, no?
Vampire, you must drink fresh blood to survive several pints, in fact. Every day you go without drinking blood, you lose 10% from all characteristics in the main profile.
Jesus.
The losses are regained as soon as you feed. Though you suffer from the hunger experienced by true vampires, you derive none of the benefits or other aspects of the vampire's curse. Thus, without fangs, you must rely on more creative methods of acquiring blood.
That's so inconvenient. Wow.
Okay. Sounds fun, but I gotta bounce to prepare for work tomorrow.
Okay, have a good one. See you around.
Okay, see you guys next week.